Turkey, a country known for its interesting history, rich mix of cultures, incredible food, friendly people, and out-of-this-world natural sights. Recently, we spent 2 weeks exploring some of the best Turkish destinations. After visiting Istanbul and Cappadocia, we started a road trip from Pamukkale towards some of the best spots in the Turkish Riviera. To end our trip, we stayed in the idyllic town of Kas, a perfect location to explore other nearby jewels of this turquoise coast like Kaputas Beach, Kalekoy Kekova Island, and the not-far-away resort town of Oludeniz and the Butterfly Valley. These wonderful places are part of the Aegean region in southern Turkey. Subscribe to our channel to join us in our adventures. In this last episode of our Turkey travel series, we will share with you our full itinerary and travel tips to experience this area in the best possible way. Around midday, we drove for 2 hours and 30 minutes from Dalyan to Kaputas Beach. This incredible natural cove, located just 20 kilometers away from Kas, is situated next to the main coastal road that brings you to the town, so it was the perfect place to stop on our way to our next hotel. The weather was lovely and warm, so even at the end of October, there were very few parking spaces available, so we advised to visit this beach early in the morning to park without issues.
The water is so blue, it's giving me Sardinia vibes.
We were so excited to enjoy the pristine turquoise waters of the Aegean Sea. While I was reading my book, Chano spent a good time trying to film the curious fishes that were close to the shore.
We were meant to spend only 30 minutes at the beach, but we enjoyed too much playing on the sand and on the water. So now we're just gonna head to our sunset location, and then we will check in our accommodation and then head out for dinner.
We arrived to the Antiphellos Theater in Kas just on time for sunset. This Hellenistic amphitheater, built in the 1st century BC, was part of the Greek city of Antiphellos, known originally as the ancient Lycian city of Habessos. It was restored in 2008, and its position, with a view over the sea, makes it the only one of its type in Anatolia, and one of the most famous places to see the sun setting in Kas.
We have seen this calisthenics park just beside the road, so we have to stop.
Pamukkale.
We chose the Hotel Luna Cash for its perfect centric location with parking included, but also for its excellent value for money. We just finished checking in our very beautiful hotel, but it's already nighttime, so tomorrow we will show you how it looks like during daytime. And now we are going to eat our dinner in the city center of Kaş. The town of Kaş is famous for its fresh seafood, and after walking for just 5 minutes, we were sitting in this restaurant looking forward to tasting our delicious meal. I'm going to miss Turkish food so much. All this fresh seafood and really tasty. Maybe I'll come back again, since I don't need to go to the embassy to get my visa.
Once again, we'll get complimentary tea. And we are waiting for our dessert. The food was so good.
I'm gonna eat. Okay. So good. I love it.
After dinner, we walked around the lively streets of Kaş. We immediately realized why this town is considered one of the most beautiful in Turkey. Even at night, we could start to admire its lovely architecture. And they also had the colorful decorations for the 100 years anniversary of the Turkish Republic to add even more charm to the buildings. Of course, I didn't miss the chance to pet all the stray dogs that I saw.
Another day rain touching a stray dog.
Oh, okay. Look.
You have to use both hands.
Chano woke up very early to film the beginning of the day from the smallest harbor of Kaş, and the dawn rewarded him with vibrant colors and extraordinary light. He patiently waited for the sun to rise behind the Kas Lighthouse and the nearby mountains. The small town of Kaş has been growing since the 1990s thanks to its popularity as a welcoming summer destination. But in some areas, it still conserves its authentic charm due to its incredible location, surrounded by the mountains in one side and the sea in the other. On the way up to the hotel, Chano had the most famous street in Kaş all for himself. It is very interesting to see the difference between the busy nightlife and the quiet morning in the town. At the top of the street, you can find the imponent Lycian king's tomb from the 4th century BC. Back at the hotel, we enjoyed another sumptuous Turkish breakfast. Our hotel had stunning views over Kaş and the nearby Greek island of Castellorizo. Sadly, my visa didn't allow us to go there, although a day boat trip from Kaş is a common activity to do. I absolutely loved our hotel. I wish we could have stayed here longer just to sit down and read a book under its leafy terraces, but it was time to keep exploring the city. colorful Kaş is a truly paradise for filmmakers and photographers. Its characteristic wooden balconies are incredibly photogenic. We couldn't stop immortalizing so much beauty. If you have been in the Greek islands, Kaş may remind you of them. As we already explained in our Syringe vlog, this part of Turkey saw a great exchange of populations with Greece in 1923.
This town has totally surprised me, and I wish we could have stayed here longer. The town is just small, but we kept on stopping in every corner because it's so beautiful. Now we are going back to our hotel and enjoy their swimming pool because it's starting to get warm.
I get a little bit breathless.
We were so lucky to have the little pool of our hotel all for ourselves. I think we had never been in a pool that has a cliff as one of its walls.
It breaks in my heart. It's raining down, baby. I'm that's overflow. The sooner you know, the faster we are.
After our relaxing time in the pool, we drove for 45 minutes to the little village of Kalekoy. Not a long time ago, the only way to visit this town was by boat, but now there's a big parking area and a rocky trekking trail to reach it too.
So hot, oh my god.
Those are Lycian tombs.
There are a lot of them in this area.
It's so cool.
The Lycians were an ancient civilization that controlled a big part of the southwestern coast of Turkey since the year 2000 BC until their assimilation by Greeks and Romans. These seafaring people had their own language and writing system. They were strong warriors and fiercely defended their land for centuries, but they had an antique democratic system too. Death was almost as important as life for them, and that's why they built monumental tombs of various types, like this huge sarcophagi in Kalekoy from the 4th century BC. Kalekoy, previously known as Simena, is really a special place, and we immediately fell in love with the charming village. Its narrow streets were covered by colorful flowers and plants. Its beautiful buildings, made of a well-balanced mix of stone and wood, were often connected directly with the piers of its harbor. Don't miss the opportunity to try the delicious local ice cream too.
We found this really cool ice cream shop, and we're gonna try 3 flavors that we've never tried before. One pomegranate, one cactus fruit, and one goat milk that is from here. Not bad. It's really good. And now the cactus fruit. This is sweeter. It almost tastes like dragon fruit. And then goat milk. My favorite is the goat milk, and then the cactus fruit and the pomegranate. I like this too, but it's kind of a little bit sour, so I prefer ice cream to be sweet.
It was so good that we got one more of blackberry. It's my favorite now.
I found my huge fan here in Turkey, and I want you to meet him. Ta-da!
After enjoying the exotic ice creams, nothing better than to swim in the incredibly clear waters of Kalekoy. This area is especially protected as a natural and historic site, so the sea here is absolutely gorgeous.
I never have thought that I'm gonna be swimming beside a 2,000-year-old tomb.
Many of the underwater rocks are part of the buildings that were submerged due to the earthquake that damaged Simena in the 2nd century AD. Although the sunset was approaching, we didn't want to miss the nearby sunken city of Kekova Island. We hired a 30 minutes tour in Simena Restaurant where we ate a quick lunch while waiting for the speedboat.
Merhaba.
Sonra buraya mı?
Hi, thank you.
Now uninhabited and protected by the Turkish government, the island of Kekova was also badly hit by the same earthquake that we mentioned before. In the north side of the island, the ruins of the ancient town of Dolekiste are now partially sunken in the waters of the Mediterranean. Though it was rebuilt by the Byzantines, it was finally abandoned because of the Arab incursions. Boats can approach the ruins, but swimming is totally forbidden. We were absolutely amazed with this unique experience.
Wow.
Wow.
To finish the day and watch the sunset, we had chosen to climb to Simena Castle, so we quickly ran to the top of the fortress. The entrance fee was included in our Turkey Museum Pass. This strategic castle was rebuilt by the Knights of Rhodes over Roman and Byzantine previous structures. The citadel was always very important to protect the small port town from the constant attacks of pirates that targeted the treasures of this trade center. Nowadays, the views from up here are totally stunning. Many people come to Kalekoy with a boat tour from the nearby big cities, but then the time in the village will be very limited, and we guarantee that you will want to stay longer in this lovely place. Witnessing the sun setting from Simena Castle was the perfect way to end our day in Kalekoy. And we even had the full moon on the opposite side. We returned to Kash just in time for dinner.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down.
So we've done so many things today. It's really a perfect way to finally almost end our trip to Turkey. We wish we could have done more and visited more places in this Turkish Riviera. Maybe someday we will come back again. So now we are ready to eat our sumptuous dinner. Of course, we're gonna eat more seafood because we are near the coast. And tomorrow we are going to Oludeniz, the last destination of our Turkey trip.
Forget the rush, you're in to find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we see the
No.
Of course, Chano was not gonna waste a single sunrise in this trip, so he woke up to film this tiny little cove of Kash, known as Kucuk, Cakil, Plaji, or small pebble beach.
We are so sad that we are leaving Kash today. We wish we could have stayed here longer, but we are so happy that we are able to witness how they celebrate their 100 years of republic. And now we can watch the boats sea parade, and this is our first time to see such thing. I was wondering why they're not doing the parade on the streets, and then suddenly we saw all these boats on the sea, and it is so cool to watch it in person. We are now heading to our next destination before we go back to Dublin, the town of Oludeniz. Bye, Kash!
We decided to take the more scenic road from Kash to Oludeniz.
We are back in the Alps, mountain roads.
That's what we are driving now.
After 1 hour and 45 minutes, we stopped at the viewpoint over the Butterfly Valley. Though most people stayed at the top, we went down the rocks for better views over the beach. Be extremely careful if you do the same. Don't forget that you are at the edge of a sharp cliff. This breathtaking valley gets its name from the numerous butterfly species that live here. It was totally worth to do this detour, but we wished we could have had more time to get to the bottom of the valley too.
parked our car and now we are hiking for 30 minutes to go to the best viewpoint in Oludeniz. It's very warm, but it's our last day in Turkey, so I don't care!
We were very tired after traveling for 2 weeks, but we didn't want to miss the best view of Oludeniz from the viewpoint of the Lycian Way.
We're gonna miss the sunlight when we're back to Ireland with the winter weather. So it doesn't matter if it's hot, just enjoy it!
Almost there.
And finally, this panorama opened in front of our eyes. Oludeniz is one of the most famous destinations in the Turkish Riviera. This resort town is well known for its long beach and for its blue lagoon. There are many companies that offer adventure activities in Oludeniz, being paragliding one of the most popular to do. But sadly, we didn't have much time left to try any of these experiences. So we headed to eat a quick lunch in a restaurant next to the beach. To end our tiring trip, we chose the best option possible. Our first Turkish bath, also known as hamam. There are many spas in Oludeniz, but Chano chose this one for their great reviews and excellent prices. As soon as we arrived, the friendly staff gave us complimentary tea. The changing room was super clean and the lockers are totally safe. We chose the ritual Turkish bath that starts with a relaxing time in the sauna. Afterwards, we went inside the hamam. First, we had the traditional body scrubbing and peeling, and then the relaxing bubble wash with foam massage. We felt so relaxed after such an amazing treatment. The atmosphere in the spa was so peaceful.
So far it has been incredible.
This is my favorite massage now. And during the massage, I was imagining that I was one of the sultans. So I was smiling like this during the massage.
We were meant to finish there, but the owner of the spa offered us a complimentary massage that we couldn't refuse. The masseurs were very skillful, and we highly recommend that you add this massage at the end of the previous treatment to have a totally complete experience. We even got a face mask at the end to make everything even more perfect.
Great, Sebastian, thank you for coming. So my name is Hasan, I'm the owner of Century Day Spa. I hope that you enjoyed this unique experience with us.
We really did.
So it was first experience in Turkish bath, correct?
Yes.
So I'm very happy that you have a big smile. Thank you for coming, guys.
Of course, trying the traditional Turkish bath has been the perfect activity to end our trip in Turkey. And there's no better place to try it than in Sanctuary Day Spa. And it's just 1 minute away from Oludeniz Beach. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rain. Thank you, Sebastian. Who wants to be treated like a baby?
Yeah.
It will be our pleasure to have you and to show finest Turkish hospitality and professionalism.
So much for everything. You're all so good. Thank you.
You are like gold dust over me, just like an angel
We are catching our flight to Dublin, and this is the sky that is saying goodbye to us. What a perfect trip to Turkey. Too bad we cannot stay longer, but
We will come back.
we will come back in the future, that's for sure. Thank you so much, Turkey.
That ends our last episode of our Turkey travel series. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel to support us and to follow our adventures. Don't miss our next videos because we will share with you our top places to visit in Turkey plus other destinations that we dream to visit there too. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions about less known spots in this wonderful country. We cannot wait to return in the future. Thank you so much for joining us. And please don't forget to like this video. Until next time, keep exploring, rain or shine.